Today is Monday, May 12th, and this is a forecast for the central United States. And we are still tracking an area of low pressure that's been cut off from the jet stream, that's been slowly moving its way off to the east. I was going to say sort of meandering its way off to the east. And at this point, the axis of heavy rain has shifted into the Carolinas. So we're almost off the East Coast, but we still got another day, probably a day and a half or so of this area of low pressure, bringing at least some rain throughout somewhere in the eastern half of the United States. So this is a look at the map. Lots of sunshine from Texas and the southern Rockies all the way out through the northern plains. We got an area of low pressure that's still slowly moving off to the east, and that heavy rain that's here over primarily the Carolinas as we head through the day. And we've got showers really that stretch from near Chicago all the way down to Miami. Let's start up around near Chicago in the Midwest here. We got 85 in Grand Rapids today, 80 in Detroit, so very much feeling like summer. A little bit cooler with a northerly component to the wind there in Chicago at a high around 70. Upper 80s in Minneapolis, mid 80s Des Moines, Cleveland, Europe around 80, and then 70s with some showers from Cincinnati over to Louisville, showers and storms from Nashville to Memphis with highs in the mid and upper 70s. So that area of low pressure is going to keep pushing off to the northeast. There's another cold front coming through. They kind of team up together to bring some showers for the middle of the week for Detroit and probably Chicago as well. So it's going to keep you in the 70s, but still overall looks like for the northern half of the United States, this week's going to have warmer than normal temperatures for much of the northern half of the country. In the southeastern U.S., we got 70s with showers and storms from Wilmington over to Charlotte and Charleston. This is where we could see some heavy rain, remember, throughout the Carolinas, maybe even some flooding. So be careful, especially if you encounter a flooded roadway, never ever drive through it. Find another way, because that's how people get stuck. That's how they get into bad situations, and someone has to come rescue you. 77 in New Orleans today, 83 in Dallas, with lots of sunshine there throughout the sunshine Lone Star State, I should say. All right, 70s tomorrow again in Charlotte, and then up near 80 on Wednesday. We're well into the 80s and maybe up near 90 by the end of the week, and still holding on to 80. So it's going to warm up here in the southeast as well. A few showers in Fort Lauderdale this morning, and then heavier rain developing this afternoon. The rain could be quite heavy this afternoon and this evening. We've got flood watches posted throughout much of southern Florida. Watch out, same deal here, same as I said for the Carolinas. If you encounter a flooded roadway, find another way. Do not attempt to drive through it. You put yourself in a bad situation. It doesn't take much water to stall your vehicle, and then someone has to come rescue you, and then you put them in a bad situation. Mid 80s in the forecast for you for the middle of this week as that rain moves away, and then maybe up near 90 here for the upcoming weekend. All right, that is your Monday morning weather update. I hope everyone's week gets off to a great start, and remember that as long as you want there to be, there will always be a 100% chance of good things.